What's up, guys? I'm going to show you how to make the lead from Alesso and I forget the other guy's name. Fail. Anyways, the song Calling or Lose My Mind. Anyways, there's two leads of this. There's the vibrato lead and then the big saw square lead near the end. The saw square part didn't come out very good. I normally don't use massive for saw waves. I can't really get them to sound the way I want to, and I highly doubt they did either, but maybe. So if someone knows how to process saw waves better or some tutorials, send them my way, because that would actually help me out. I'm pretty curious how to get better sounding saws, because mine always sound like rubbish. Anyways, before I talk your ear off, let's get to it. You can download this for free on my Facebook page, and then a bunch of other free patches too, so check those out. Oscillator 1 is going to be a square saw, and actually have it all the way over onto a square, and then have that at spectrum, intensity all the way up, amp all the way up, keep that on 0. This is the first part, the vibrato parts. And then oscillator 2 is going to be at -12, square saw 1, all the way on saw, spectrum, intensity half, and amp half. Nothing else is going to be on this one down here. Let's go to the filter. It's going to be a simple low pass 4, cut off all the way, and resonance right about there. And then let's go to verb, just a little bit of reverb on this one. You can copy my settings or adjust it to taste however you would like. Let's go to the voicing tab. It's going to be monophone, trigger always, nothing else will be active, unisono 1. OSC tab is important on this one. We're going to go to glide, rate, and put it right about here. And then this is the important part. You want to I have it, this is the original way that it's set up, but I'll show you how I adjusted it. All I did was put the depth up just a little bit, so I have it right about here. And then the vibrato, I believe, is normally like this. But you want to put the vibrato right about here. That's the important part. That'll give it that sound that you're looking for if you don't know what it's originally called. It is a vibrato sound. Hope I'm saying that right. So hopefully I'll do that for you. And then let's go lastly, let's go to the envelope. Envelope, the attack's going to be pretty far up. There's no real attack on the sound, I don't believe. So put the attack right about here. Decay halfway and level all the way up. And then also put the release all the way up to give that sound some tail end so it has a little more depth to it. I think that about covers that. I'll also go over the let's see, I'll go over the saw part of that, which is the Alesso calling saw. Saw part of it, like I said, this saw isn't really that accurate. I just tried my best. It's kind of a saw square thingy, so feel free to copy it or just completely turn off the video at this point, because you might be wasting your time. Anyways, OSC 1 is going to be at 0, square saw 1, spectrum, WT position right in the middle, intensity right there, amp all the way up. Oscillator 2, put that on 12. Square saw 2, spectrum. Everything's going to be fully cranked on that one. Oscillator 3 is going to be square saw 2. WT position is going to be all the way to the left. 12 again. Intensity all the way up, and amp right there. Put that on spectrum also. Okay, let's go to the mod oscillation, which will be on this one. Pitch is going to be 12. You want to go to, let's see, the phase, which is going to be cranked all the way up on 3. So it's normally going to look like this, and you want to put it on 3 and crank it all the way to the top. Noise, I put a lot of white noise in this one, so just go to white noise, color all the way up, and a good amount of white noise, just at the taste, and then just a little bit of feedback. Bit crusher, they're both going to be a little bit less than half, again, adjust those to taste. And then your insert 2 clip is going to be your dry wet knob like this, and your dry knob like that. Okay, let's see, I'm going to go up to the filters. I believe I didn't do these yet. First one's going to be a low pass 4, cut off cranked all the way like that, and resonance almost 3/4. You're going to have this tab routed all the way to the top. Filter 2 is going to be a daft, cut off all the way like this, and resonance about the same spot as filter 1. Route it to the top again, and then make sure your mix 1 and mix 2 is right in the middle, or somewhere close to it. On this one we're going to have a good amount of reverb, so put your reverb settings kind of like mine to get a similar sound. And then on this one we're also going to have a dimension expander, and I put a good amount on that too to give it that big room sound. Again, I really wouldn't use massive to make this saw square sound. It sounds like it's using some other VST. If someone recommends a good VST for saws that's not synthlet, whatever that thing's called, synth 1, whatever that synthlet, I don't know, you know what I'm talking about. Not the one that everybody else uses. If everybody has like a nice, warm sounding synth they recommend, let me know, that'd be awesome. And then check out the EQ tab. I'm going to do a little bit less low shelf, boost here, frequency right about there, and high shelf is going to stay right in the middle. Okay, voicing, we're going to go to a unisono at 5. Make sure that's on polyphon, trigger always, and then unisono spread will probably be off, so make sure you turn that on. And adjust this to taste, I have it right about there. You can see there's just a little tiny bit left right there. I have that uncentered. Then go to OSC tab. This won't matter, and none of this will matter either. That's the default position. You don't need to worry about any of that. Now let's go to the envelope. Envelope is going to be attack almost all the way. Again, adjust that to taste. And then decay is a little bit less than half, and level is a little bit less than half, and release is also a little bit less than half. Hopefully that'll help you guys out. Like I said, that saw isn't really that close, but feel free to download those patches on my Facebook page, and someone recommend me a better synth to make saws with, because I really don't like doing it on massive. It's not my cup of tea. Alright guys, appreciate it, and cheers.